What up? What up? What up, you guys? It's Blackwing 2040. Welcome back to the DC Animated Universe Marathon, where we cover our favorite episodes as well as the iconic episodes of the DC Animated Universe. Today, I'm letting Tex take the lead on this one because we are covering a very special episode with focuses on one of Tex's favorite characters. Tex, tell us who that character is.
Uh, I should have prepared a rhyme. Uh, a character most underrated. His fire and iconic title can't be sedated.
Mm.
Truly a character of high renown. The demon Etrigan is abound. It was horrible, but I'll take it. I love Etrigan.
I like it. That was good. That was good. The fact that you came up with that on the spot, that was good.
I'm a horrible rhymer, but for Etrigan, I will rhyme for the rest of my life. And Jason Blood, the character in today's episode who takes center stage are Jason Blood and Etrigan the Demon. If you don't know those characters, what are you doing with your life? They are some of the original and best magical characters in the DC universe. They are, I guess you could say they're like magical Bruce Banner and Hulk, or well, more so Jekyll and Hyde, but they're also two different characters. It's a lot. It's a lot of mess.
It's a Jekyll and Hyde stereotype, which is good.
Yeah,
which is good.
Which is great. Good. And a big part of his character, which I don't think carried over into the DCAU, is that he often rhymes. As if you watch Brave and the Bold, you'll know that, or practically any other version of the character outside of the DCAU, I think. He's just a great character.
I don't think he did. I don't think he did rhyme in this. No, I don't think he did rhyme in this universe.
I think it would have been too much work for them. I agree. I get it. It's the same reason they didn't want to use Riddler that much. All these riddles are kind of getting us.
So I would have been fine. I would have been fine with Etrigan rhyming. I give us an Etrigan that can rhyme, please.
Oh yeah, it's great. Etrigan's a great character, and I'll be the first to admit I don't know if he belongs in this series, but I don't care because I got to see Etrigan. So
I think it's because that Bruce knows whatchamacallit, Jason Blood. It's just like Bruce pretty much knows everybody. I guess that's why.
He knows all the magical people. He knows Zatanna, knows Etrigan. He knew Deadman when he appeared in Justice League. Bruce is just into the magical life, I guess. He knows basically all the people that would become the Justice League Dark.
Yep.
So good on him. But yeah, I'm very excited for this episode. You know, I know it's often cited as one of the episodes that nobody dislikes this episode from what I've seen, but it's definitely talked about as a weird episode that doesn't really feel like it belongs in BTS. Because even when Zatanna appeared, it was very sketchy if her magic was real or not. But This episode is like, no, magical characters exist. They're real. Klarion, Etrigan, all that stuff. Undoubtedly, there's magic in Gotham. So, you know.
Yes, there is. And it's funny how Etrigan barely makes any appearances in other forms of media. Like he appears in, like you said, Brave and the Bold. He was in Flashpoint Paradox, Justice League Dark movie. The that's in terms of media. I'm looking through his other appearances. He appeared in Justice League Action. He was in Young Justice during Zatanna's arc, and DC Superhero Girls, and that's about.
I'm genuinely surprised he appeared in that, but I get it. He's a kind of a character who I know, especially for like kids cartoons nowadays, they might not want a character who's a heroic character. He's demon. Heroic too, and they kind of have to. Even in like this show, they tone him down. Etrigan's not a good person. He's a very violent figure. Like him and Lobo are actually really cool, which should tell you how he's not the most stable character. So they often have to tone him down in these appearances.
Yep.
But yeah, man, I'm just happy to have him. Like even his goofy little shorts or whatever he wears, I just love it.
His concept of the character is interesting, especially since he's technically neither a hero nor a villain, but it just wherever his allegiance lies, that's basically it. But we done enough chit chatting, so let's get to this episode. So if you're watching along with us, Remember to hit. Let's hit this play button in 3, 2, 1. I wonder if there are ever moments when they were making episodes for BTAS that they ever got tired of hearing or seeing the same intro every day.
Yeah, they got it for like these two, Phil. Like just an infinite loop of like sing it. But it's really a great opening. I know it's iconic today, but I wonder how back then it was viewed, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like did people love it as much back then?
It's crazy because you when you hear a list or see a list of top 10 animated superhero or just top 10 cartoon intros, it's either X-Men at the top or this one at the top.
Yeah. The only other thing I can think of that might be on the list is like The Simpsons. But like every time I'm not a big Simpsons guy. I didn't really grow up with it. But every time I see like a cartoon list, it's always up there with BTS. So you know.
The Simpsons. That's an odd pick.
Apparently it's really iconic, but you know, for those of you who are probably saying, "How could you not get it?" It's The Simpsons. I don't get it. I didn't grow up with The Simpsons. I don't I don't get the hype.
I mean, here and there, but I was never an avid Simpsons watcher. Dang,
every
Bruce.
time I see this Bruce Wayne, I'm like, God, this is such an upgrade, man. This is such a great Bruce design. Oh, well, there goes the boy. This is actually my first experience with Klarion, and I hate his design. He looks like like an idiot.
It's his face that really just he has a slappable face here.
Well, watch out, Teagle.
Okay, easy, Teagle. But yeah, Klarion he has such a slappable face. That's what it is.
I do like that this Klarion is a bit more like calm and composed compared to Young Justice Klarion, who's very crazy, radical.
And bratty.
I kind of like both. Yeah, they're both very well. No, that one's more bratty. You're right. Because this one, he seems very chill, more composed villain. Mm-hmm. I don't know which one I like more. I only found myself really liking Young Justice Klarion when he like is meant to be more comedic. But then even then.
Where this kid saying he got $100,000?
Master Klarion, good to see you again. Jesus.
Come on, Bruce.
Allowance. Is that my boy? That blood? Yep. Yeah, Jason, I've always loved Jason's design. Like I love Etrigan, but his design, like the red hair with the white shirt, it's so cool to me.
Jason Blood. Oh wow.
Okay, they're gonna stop me.
Okay. I'll stop there.
Oh, okay, hold up. Is Bruce gonna save him? Because I barely remember. There we go.
Oh, with the 1 million.
You don't even run your company to be spending this money, man. Bruce. He's so nice to his Bruce, man.
He's like, I got your back, I got your back, Jason.
He went big too. He didn't even go like slightly higher. He just went out of the league of what the bid was at. So
he could have said $500,000.
Yeah, no, 1 million.
Like 1 million. I'm like, geez, Bruce.
I'm actually surprised he brought him here.
And it's funny, they mentioned Morgan Le Fay, who we will see in Justice League later on down the line.
Again, Etrigan's in the episode, or one of them anyway.
He is.
So,
both.
You love to see it.
Both, actually.
Oh, he's in both? Oh, yeah, he was in the one where they became baby Etrigan. Oh, I can't wait till we get to that, boy.
See, this is why we're anxious to get to Justice League, folks. Oh, it amuses you, Jason. Why would he even call you uncle anyway?
Klarion is a character I've always wanted to read more because I've seen him a bit in the Etrigan comics, but I know he's also in like we've talked about this before. The 7 Soldiers of Victory. Teagle is disgusting. Yeah, he looks right there. You're gonna pay 1 million? Oh, okay. Well, I guess when you're immortal, it has its merits.
Yep. I like
Funny
how there's
thing.
always so much history. Uh-oh.
Oh, Tico. Is it gonna be? Oh,
Jason.
that's great. I would unironically have that bust in my room, bro. Like,
Because he is.
oh, Tico.
Stop that cat. Ooh.
Oh, a nice dodge.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there it goes.
Monster Teagle. Well,
I
they made
definitely that looks more demonic, but I definitely prefer the. Yeah, no, that now looks stupid. I definitely prefer the giant saber-toothed tiger Tickle from Young
it
Justice.
from Young Justice. Yep.
Yeah, but this is if they would have kept that black shape to it, it would look better.
Oh
Now
yeah,
it
that
looks
would
like a fake
make
cheetah.
fake cheetah / Catwoman look-alike.
Dang, Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce, you have your way with
Ooh.
cats. Remember?
Whoa.
Ooh.
Whoa, okay, you don't forget it. Gone. The form of man rise, the demon. I love it. I was just gonna say, Jason, you don't have to turn the Etrigan. You could just box him, just fight. But forget it. I get to see Etrigan. Okay, this transformation.
This transformation is wow.
Etrigan's one of those characters. His base design is very like,
Of course, it's real.
80s, but like I love it.
What are you waiting for, Bruce? Get it. Ooh.
Okay, you waited too long, Bruce.
Oh my gosh.
I'm telling you, Bruce got that effect. He's only good when he's in the Batman outfit, man.
I guess. Uh-oh. That's the first thing
That's
he
a
says.
nice line. There'll be a reckoning. That's very nice. See, this is how they have to tone him down because Etrigan will let them. He will let those two fry. He's not a good person, but I'm okay with it. I kind of like when he's a bit heroic. I like the idea that both Etrigan and Jason Blood, both of their personalities bleed into the other's alter ego. So I really kind of dig it.
It seems like Jason's more in control here than Etrigan is.
Yeah. Which is a good thing, because again, Etrigan's not a good person. He lives up to his demon name, man.
It's literally, he doesn't care for nobody. If I heard that at my window, I would have been backing up.
Yeah, see, if it's just stay like that instead of like keeping the transformation, it would look a lot better. Do we ever see Klarion in Justice League?
Nope. This is one and only appearance. One and done. Oof. Watch. It will. Wow. Never mind.
I love how he talks. Because he was around the time of King. He's one of King Arthur's knights. It makes sense he'd kind of have that speech pattern to him.
Uh-oh. What's going on here?
I actually don't remember how this episode concludes. So I don't know. Is he messing with Etrigan? Oh.
Yeah, I only saw this episode once. Just once.
That is not good.
Nope. Separated.
I will not.
Oh.
Whoa. Okay. I got scared. I thought I was an invincible for a second.
Like rip his head clean off his body.
This is another very inconsistent thing about Etrigan. You cannot ask any writer to tell you how powerful Etrigan is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Some comics you will punch Superman to the moon. Sometimes Green Arrow and Batman can beat him. But I could not care less. Anytime he appears, I'm up for it, man. As long as he has his personality. I love you, Etrigan.
I guess they had to find some usage of a magical villain.
Good on them for going for Klarion, though. So, I mean, Young Justice kind of proves we never were going to get him again except for another, like, 15 years later.
Yeah.
So,
I guess they had to simmer down and save the bigger magical threats like Faust and
Morgan Le
Tala
Fay,
and Morgan Le
all of
Fay
them.
for Justice League. It makes sense.
It
That
does.
does make sense.
I feel it. I think in the comics, Clarion's a very more toned down. Oh yeah, his immortality's tied to Etrigan.
Yep.
Kind of funny. Like I think we're halfway through the episode and it's still no Batman and Robin.
You're like, Tim, you're staying here.
Don't make Tim stay here. There's literally no reason to make him stay.
Sadly. Wow, the animation of having the citizens run like that. Wow.
Wait, sequels. Sequels are some of the best films. Oh,
Jeez.
yeah, I get that. Yeah.
That's just petty.
Klarion is very creepy because he'll laugh that hard and he'll go back to a very composed face.
Gosh. It's like this man doesn't want to get his own hands dirty.
It's kind of funny, like when you think about like there are two sides of the magical universe, and the new Batman Adventures gets Etrigan and Klarion, who are a bit on the darker side of it, but Superman's Dr. Fate, which is a lot more fantastical side of it.
Yeah.
Kirby Cake Company. I wonder if that's a reference.
I wonder. Yeah, probably a Jack Kirby reference. Then again,
kind of good. I mean, that had to be a reference, right? Because Jack Kirby made Etrigan, so it'd be kind of weird if it wasn't.
Let me see.
But I know for a fact Kirby made Etrigan. Had to be. Only he could put somebody in those clothes and make them look good.
Yep, Jack Kirby.
Yeah, okay. Definitely a reference then.
Yep, the man himself, Jack the King Kirby, created Etrigan the Demon. God rest his soul. Jeez. That line, like you've done enough damage for one night, young man.
Punch that kid right now before he calls that chick. Just sock him.
Oh.
Whoa. Okay, that's very scary.
Ooh.
Whoa. That was very dangerous, Bruce.
Jason has a spell book for everything.
He actually looks like old Bruce now.
He does. Jeez.
This is one thing I kind of want more from like future like stories with Etrigan. Most of them really focus only on Etrigan, not enough on Jason.
Yeah.
But Jason's like a really good magic user. Like I don't know if he's not obviously not as good as a Tanner Dr. Fate, but he's very like knowledgeable in the occult and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, punch that kid. Make him stay down, man.
I guess that's why he hangs out with Constantine. Well, why Constantine kind of hangs around him so much.
I think they've got a great relationship. I kind of love how it seems Etrigan is kind of like it's funny that Etrigan seems to like Constantine more than Jason
because everyone knows Constantine is an asshole.
Yeah, he's definitely something. It would have been a surprise to see him in this series, man. But I think he'd actually fit. Funny enough,
it's funny because I'm like, when did Constantine start appearing more in DC media?
I think as soon as DC realized that this is the exact kind of character modern day people just love to see for no reason, so they just put him anything they can.
Yeah,
even in jail action when he was hit by a freaking what was it? Some array that increased his accent. This is a very creative fight. I like this.
Yeah, because I'm like, I'm trying to remember when was the first time I even heard of Constantine. Anyway, I think it was the new 52. That's when I first heard of him.
Yeah, that probably kicked it off because I kind of don't count the Keanu Reeves movie because it's not really. It's Constantine in name. I'll give it that.
It's not actually Constantine.
That's why every time I see Keanu Reeves says he wants Constantine too, I'm like, I'm good, man. Like, I like you, and I actually did like the movie. I just don't think it's a John Constantine movie. Kind of interesting to see Batman on the back foot in this fight. I think this might be one of his more like harder fights in a while. Most of his villains are very on his level, so.
And yeah, there's no Bat villain here in this one.
Zap! Give me that Plankton. You see that SpongeBob episode with Plankton?
Jeez.
Oh my god! Every time we cut from this man, he looks worse.
He's getting worse and worse.
In the Justice League Dark movie, he just died as soon as they got split. So.
Oh man, I don't want to talk about that movie. I hated that movie.
Well, which one? The Justice League Dark or Apocalypse?
Dark.
Yeah,
it was pointless.
It's okay. It felt like it was just there to set up Constantine so we could use him in freaking the Dark Apocalypse and I don't like to talk.
And just to sell the DVDs and say, hey, look, Batman's in it, so come get the movie.
Don't get me started on that.
That's the main reason why I hate the movie a lot. Like,
yeah, I thought Batman was so wrong in that movie. Like, he's like, oh, we fought magic before. Okay, it's not magic though. When he's proved it wrong, it's just it's kind of goofy. Tim, man, if you don't, I'm dying. Listen to me.
Just listen to the man.
I'm actually dying. Please.
Like, what good will that do? Just do as I say.
He's over here debating with a decrepit old man. I just don't get it.
Oh. Oof. Protective circle. You know you have to conjugate the spell to make it work, Tim.
I don't think he cares about any of that. He's just the magic is cool.
Nope. Keeling over.
He's tearing through that thing, man.
Oh, I think you should listen to Teagle. Get him, Bruce.
There you dick that kid, man.
No, it's not. Tim, don't bother. Why would you even bother?
I mean, that was a good attempt. I guess he was brave, man.
Bruce, stop toying with him and just hurry up. There we go.
Okay, nice animation, actually.
Back to normal. Sick of this cat.
That was actually very smooth. I just don't like the design.
I
do like how it moves. Like, it's very like animalistic despite being that was just disrespectful. I didn't pick up a trick. I just did what you did. Like, I just kept my oh my god.
Oof. Attaboy, Etrigan.
Oh, I love the color of those flames, man. This is a Dragon Ball beam stroke.
This is a Dragon Ball Z moment right here. That is so.
That's impossible. That's Frieza.
That is DBC right there.
That's just Frieza getting swallowed by the spirit
like
bomb.
you.
That was amazing. Oh my god, that was great.
All right, that moment makes this episode even 10 times better.
It does. I didn't expect it because I don't remember that
I
at all.
only saw this once.
I'm sending him to his room. Oh, they just left together. No goodbye. Well, wow. I guess. I mean, I give Etrigan one say goodbye, so I guess it makes sense.
Tim's like, so about tonight, don't ask. Just don't ask.
I look so sad.
Oh wow. And that's how we end the episode.
Oh, that's great. This is reading a newspaper.
Well, my work is done.
Okay, I know I said last episode was my favorite. And last episode is still probably better for like more being a better Batman-centric episode with Tim Drake. But as an Etrigan fan, I can't deny. I just can't deny. This episode was it was a fun, crazy episode that I will admit, while it might not belong in this series, it was still a very well-produced episode and very fun.
This series has a lot of one and done notions kind of episodes, like a magic episode with Etrigan, a character who's not really kind of connected to the Batman universe, but it has a lot of that, like one and dones. It has team ups with characters from Superman the animated series. It's a mixture of everything. That's basically what it is.
Yeah, it was great. I genuinely enjoyed that episode again. Because the only other weird episode I kind of remember from this series that I know a lot of people talk about is like the Creeper episode, but I think the Creeper fits a lot more.
That Creeper episode is hilarious. Hilarious and weird for the wrong reasons.
The last time I saw it, it was like, I don't even know. But yeah, that was a good episode. A good, fun episode that gives you, once again, a deeper dive into the DC universe at large. So yeah, I dug it.
Yep, it just shows you that they were really trying to set up a universe they were really trying to set things up with this universe, especially with BTAS, how the first kind of character that's not a Batman villain, Clock King, show up. And then again, Clock King did appear in the 60s Batman show, so I guess they were kind of going with that, the notion with that having him there. So, but I guess once they had Zatanna show up and just be like, oh yeah, we have another DC character in this universe, but who knows? We might have another character show up down the line.
Who knows? Who knows? You'll see in the future. Maybe a certain Kryptonian. You know. And this episode definitely takes place before like World's Finest, right?
I feel this show and Superman TAS, I think they take place at exact same time. There's no specific timeline of what or when they take place. I just say like they revolve around each other, because again, both of these shows were airing at the exact same time in 96. Hence why the animation changed. Okay,
well that's cool, but yeah, you're definitely right, because I know Superman definitely started doing this too with their Flash episodes, their Kyrena episode, Dr. Fate. So you could tell both of these shows are really setting up a larger DC universe.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I would have to ask Paul Dini and Bruce Timm about that if I ever meet them. Just like, were you guys always planning to set up a whole universe with Batman TAS and Superman TAS, or y'all was just working with what you got?
I wouldn't be surprised you got a surprising answer. I truly believe with all the Comic Cons you go to, eventually you'll have that chance.
Oh yeah.
Maybe around the time they announce the next DCAU celebration movie.
Oh man, that would be nice. That'd be nice. I mean, I guess we're still waiting for that date to get official. We kind of got that with JL versus Fatal 5. You had the original voices of the Trinity show up, but yeah. I guess we're all waiting for like official reunion with the main 7.
Oh yeah, because they missed everybody in that film. I always assumed Then we get a second film that was literally about the leaguers that weren't there. Cause what did they say? Like the Ryan Thanagar War, which DC is running that idea to the ground. Let me tell you, I've never seen this war referenced so much in such a short amount of time. Fatal Five reference it. To my knowledge, it's part of the Where My Power movie, right?
It's a main plot point in that movie.
Okay. Yeah, and the freaking one of the DC shorts in the Death of the Family movie is literally Adam Strange trying to get back to the war. So it's like they love referencing that movie. I mean that event, man.
Sheesh. This must be a very popular event, I guess.
It's gonna fool me. I heard nobody talking about it, but hey, maybe it is.
Hey, some people are knowledgeable about it. Some more
That's
than
right.
others. So to the ones that are knowledgeable about it, more power to them. That's definitely a comic book moment that most people want to remember and want to be more informative on. I guess I should probably somewhere down the line I'll probably give it a read and check it out because I know that was one of the plot points for Infinite Crisis in the first place.
I'm pretty sure Starfire was in one of those, I think.
Yeah, I'm looking at the character. Yeah,
Adam
Starfire.
Strange too, maybe. Animal Man? Was Animal Man in there?
Animal Man showed up during the crisis, so like right in the middle. Okay. But he wasn't in space with them during the war. It was mainly the Hawks and Adam Strange getting the focus, as well as the Green Lantern Corps. So
okay, cool.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, that was our commentary on The Demon Within. A good episode for Etrigan. Again, those last few minutes of that episode going all DBZ. Look, this is my second time watching this episode, and I'm just like, this is like definitely full on Saturday morning cartoon type mess right here, and I'm for it. I am for it.
Any episode with Etrigan is an absolute win.
Oh yes, that is true.
I am willing to give this stupendous occasion 10 demons out of 10. There you go. Last round.
I mean, I haven't been giving ratings this entire marathon at all. But
oh no, I mean if that was a real rating, it wouldn't get a 10 out of 10. That would. If I give it 10 out of 10, that'd be all biased. But it definitely was a fun episode. But 10 out of 10 is kind of disrespectful to some other episodes. So
yeah, oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, this was a nice one. This was a nice.
Yeah, it was a nice one.
Out of the blue kind of episode. So this was great. So anyway, Tex, where can everybody find you?
So guys, as always, you can find me at the Detective on YouTube and Twitter.
And as always, guys, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch at Blackwing2040. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and click that bell to be notified whenever a new video goes up or whenever I go live. And we thank you guys so much for being on this journey with us as we continue to go through the new Batman adventures. We're about pretty much, I could say, halfway done because we just got a few more episodes to go because once we go through those episodes, we have the Mystery of the Batwoman movie, and then we can kiss Batman the animated series goodbye because I'm really, really running just to get to Superman the animated series already.
I definitely get that vibe. I can't wait.
Yeah, especially Batman Beyond. Oh my gosh, I'm just let me just get to one Batman to get to the best Batman of this bunch here. No disrespect to you fans of Batman the anime series, but
put your head in the pike. You said again, man. You got to be careful.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Let's all be civil here. We all have our favorite Batman. All right, we all have our favorites. But as always, guys, I am Vengeance. I am Darkness. I am Blackwing. Stay golden.